What's up, everybody? How y'all been? It's been a little second. I dropped the show the other day. It's been a little second. Life been beautiful. I've been growing myself. Sometimes it's good to get in that little hermit mode and be with yourself and not have no distractions and listen to what's going on. What the spirit tells you to move in that direction, and get that guidance. You know what I mean? It's really like a spiritual detox, if anything, man. To be alone, center off, isolating and being alone with yourself is two different things. People that isolate do it out of depression, but when you're full of spirit and you're spirit led, and you need to step back and hear and listen to get direction, then that's a beautiful thing. Like we can pray all day, but praying is a conversation. We pray, we talk to God, and we tell God whatever we tell him. And the meditation is the return when we listen to him. And we can hear it all day with people around. He speaks through people. We speak through things. Everybody's journey is different. Y'all understand what I'm saying? Have it fit for y'all. But yeah, so been sitting back, in my world, loving me, learning how to love me more. We never stop growing. This is a journey, not a destination. So it ain't like we reach a point to where, oh, we got it together and we love ourselves. Hey, hold up. Let me get this right a little better. Let me do a little more with this. Yeah, I just feel like that'll be better. So yeah, this is a journey, not a destination. As y'all can see, I had to do it. So it's a different setting. You know, life does beautiful things. So like right now, this is on the go. It ain't about what's around me, about how we look. It's about the message. You know what I mean? When it's time, when spirit tells you to deliver, and it's being obedient. And when we being obedient, we honoring what God is telling us what to do. And in that return, God honors us back. Just make sure when he honors you back that we don't do the wrong thing. We don't use what he honors us back with in the wrong way. And life will continue to be beautiful. This is what I'm gonna do. So like, check this out. I was in a store a little bit ago. I went, just by myself, just doing my thing, AirPods in, just vibing to the day. Life's beautiful, right? Every day's beautiful because guess what? Somebody didn't wake up this morning. Somebody didn't make it to see the day. So when I first wake up, I like to thank God. First thing. I'm talking about laying in the bed. I'm talking about like first thing, bing, like before I'm all the way up, like before my eyes open up, my mind wakes up, thank you, God. Most definitely. And then what helps me continue to be grateful is right after I do that, I tell myself, somebody didn't make it today. I have a lot of friends that's no longer here. And man, it's a sad truth, but this is where we at. So, we must be grateful. And when we grateful, we can sit in consciousness a little better, to move a little better and not do things that cause us harm to where we end up not seeing another day, right? So look, I was in the store and in the store that I was in actually was a good vibe, a spiritual store, I was getting my sense, right? And I know everybody got their sense. Drop in the comments and tell me what sense y'all like to use. And if y'all have any sense y'all can recommend to me to use. I love sense. Like in the word and any spiritual text, it speaks about how God, sense pleases him. He was pleased. That's why they burn certain aromas and stuff. It's certain sense please God. So if y'all have anything y'all can direct me on as far as any certain sense or anything, please drop in here. And I ain't just here to deliver a message. This is a conversation, like I was saying about the praying and meditating. Can y'all please don't hold back from me? I'm growing, man, and I want us to grow together. So I'm giving y'all what I got. If y'all can in return help me out, man, like, iron sharpens iron and God speaks through people. We need each other out here. It's a great divine going on. I know y'all feel the shift. I gotta feel the shift. For those who don't understand why life might be changing so quick and rapidly in a beautiful direction, or that you don't understand, that's if you set in a beautiful way. I'm not judging nobody. I'm just saying, because sometimes right now could be a season where life's hitting people in a way that ain't beautiful for them. And that's a different story. But like if life's hitting you, then just understand, this is a great divide right now. We're going through a different time, man. So it's important to hold on to everything internal, because nothing external holds value. If If you ask me, World War III is it's a spiritual war. It ain't like Hitler and what that was, World War II, and the one before that was like, that ain't it, man. That ain't it, Tap in, man. Like, it's important, and that's why we need each other, because like an army, great divide. The Almighty's putting together an army because we need each other for this war. So I'm here for y'all, and y'all be here for me. I need y'all. Peace and love, man. Glory to the Most High. I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna share this thing about the quarters. Look at this quarter. I got this quarter, and it was like almost you can't see it. It's like totally blacked out. Space, and what's in space? Time and space work together. All right, so that's a different story. That's why I'm getting back in the groove now. We made it through a cycle, and we back in the groove, dropping these spiritually motivated videos, because it ain't me. Spirit's working through me to holler. So let Spirit work through y'all to holler at me. Let's talk in the comments, and please share with a friend. I'm saying this to let's blow this channel. It's about me. I don't care if I get money on this. Anything external don't hold value. I would rather build with the brothers and sisters and get something for what's happening out here these days. You know what I mean? I know y'all know what I mean. If you know, you know. If you don't know, you better know. So, this is like a totally blacked out quarter, right? This quarter right here, it looks old. See how good and shiny this new one is, right? So it reminded me of a story I want to share with y'all, right? So there was a man one day, and he said, son, come here. Come here, son. I want you to pay attention to this, son, because I need you to hold this with you in life, wherever you go, right? And that reminds me of something my mama told me. My mom always told me everything that I need is in my soul, So, I love this story, and it reminded me of this. I'm going to share it with y'all. So he had these two quarters, and he said, son, come here. I want to tell you something, and I want you to listen to this and hold this with you, and it's to get you a long way in life. He said, which one of these quarters you think's worth more? And the son said, this one. And he said, all right, son, I figured that. That's why I want to talk to you. He said, I want you to take this quarter and bring it to the store and ask the man how much he'll give you for it. And there's someone to the store. He came back. He said, Dad, he said he'll give me 25 cents. He's like, all right, good enough. He said, all right, I want you to take this same quarter, and I want you to go to the pawn shop, and I want you to ask that man how much he'll give you for it. Son grabs the quarter, does the duty his dad put him on, like we supposed to do the duty our father put us on, right? And he went to the pawn shop. He came back. He said, Dad, he'll give me $250 for this quarter. Dad said, all right. He said, now, there's a guy named Mr. Greg at the museum down the street. I want you to go see Mr. Greg at the museum and ask him how much he'll give you for this quarter. Tell him I sent you. So he goes sees Mr. Greg, and Mr. Greg tells him, I'll give you $250,000 for that quarter. And he said, he went back to his dad, and he said, Dad, Mr. Greg said he'll give me $250,000 for this quarter. He's like, all right, son, that's good. He said, look, hey, son, check this out. One day I'm going to give you this quarter. One day this quarter is going to be yours. He said, but I want you to understand this. It ain't what you got. It's what you do with what you got. Now, we talking about money, quarters, right? We talking about coins. That's more than just money, So, it ain't just about that. That's a good story, and I love that story, and I want to share it with y'all because, I'm rich. I'm talking about I've been rich my whole life. I don't, know about everybody and everybody's journey, but we're all rich in what we're building on, right? So, I grew up and they had my friends and stuff, and I would see them with things that I wanted, and that my mom just couldn't afford. She did her best, but I had what was important. I didn't realize it then. I had what was important. I was a billionaire my whole life. More than that. Money can't buy this, but I didn't know I was a kid. In my little kid mind, I was just seeing that and everything, and lined up to the people down the street that had the big house and everything. We had the little house barely making it. My mom was the lady. How they say they broke the mold when they made a person? They couldn't break a mold when they made my mother because she ain't have a mold. God chiseled her by hand, you know what I'm saying? She was a big dog. So, all praise. Shout out to my mom. Y'all shout out, Shout out to my mama. You know what I mean? So yeah. So whatever y'all do with that story, I hope y'all it affects y'all and it helps y'all. Today, I'm at work, and I'm talking about this right here. This ain't my job. This is my duty. So like I got a job right to where I work and make money. And today and all weekend, matter of fact, I'm on my duty. I work 24 hours around the clock. I'm always working, and so should you. When a man falls in love when he meets his mission. So yeah, we have a job and then we have a duty to do. That means we never off the clock. So today I'm on my duty. I'm gonna be with y'all all day. I'm dropping this little individual video because that was a cool little story I want to share with y'all. I'm about to grab some water, gotta hydrate. Electrolytes are important, and we're gonna tap back in. And the next video that I'm about to work on all weekend is about to be in segments, maybe about 4 parts, maybe not. We'll see how it goes. But part 1 of my life story is about to drop today. So y'all tap in, y'all pay attention, like, subscribe, share with a friend, because this ain't about this channel blowing up. This is about God's work being done and somebody hearing what they might need to hear to save their life. That's what we doing, man. We out here, we on a mission. We healing people and we saving lives. You know what I'm saying? What was so freely given to us, man, we can't hold that in. It's meant to move around. Energy moves around. We gotta move this stuff around. So y'all be with me. I'm excited, man. We get to the point that where I'm about to share my whole life story with y'all on where everything started, the middle, the process, and how we got to what we have now. And then we'll talk about our vision, where we going, what we want. You gotta see something to obtain it physically. So let's go. Let's go, y'all. God body. Y'all be with me. Big Preem. Holla.